everyone, so this review is for Never a Bridesmaid by Spencer Greene. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there is a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link in the post. And this is video review, so Never a Bridesmaid by Spencer Greene. This was hilariously funny. It was so funny. Jessica reluctantly agrees to be part of her sister's wedding, despite Tanner being the maid of honour. They knew each other in high school. It was very awkward and it was a very difficult time. Jessica blames Tanner for this, and upon meeting her again, the tension still exists. But fate keeps throwing them into situations together, and that's all happening throughout the lead up events to this wedding that Jessica has been roped into attending because her mum is holding her inheritance hostage until she does, and they kind of forced to try and get along and find something more between them. So I loved this right from the start. It had all those typical rom-com moments of hilarity, but it was they were slightly heightened in a more intense way. So I could literally hear the whine and exasperation in Jessica's words when she dealt with her mum, her sister, with Tanner. You could literally hear it, and along with a whole crowd of these people that she went to school with that just made her life hard, and she just doesn't understand why she has to be there. And it's like, yes, I feel that situation so badly. But she's kind of resentful. She has her guard up for the longest time, but eventually she can't avoid Tanner, and the truths start coming out, as they have a habit of doing in these situations. And it's kind of like a situation that neither of them expected starts to develop. So I loved how Spencer explored the comedy side of this story. It was really comedic in the situations and events happening. It had me laughing and loving all the tension and the slight bickering that ensued. It was that perfect sort of girly feel to it, and the essay comes with those rom-coms of the great times when rom-coms were really good and we all really loved them, and they had that strong comedy element to make you laugh. But it was the epitome of the situation when you are roped into doing something that you just really don't want to do, and then to, you know, it's just for Jessica's side about all this, I was totally on her side, because I was like, yeah, why would you make her do this? Like, these people made her life hell. This was awful for her. Why on earth would you want to do this to her? But it seemed really unfair, and Tanner and the rest of the bridal party were really annoying, and I was just like, this is so unfair on Jessica. But there were odd moments when Tanner came across as friendly and a really good person, and I began wondering if maybe we were sort of being led a falsehood with Jessica's interpretation of things, and that there was something more to the story. So I was really intrigued. And then Tanner was just this really great character, life and soul of in some of the cases throughout the events, and whilst being that happy and embracing sort of all the organising and the leading and everything else as maid of honour, also really grounded and level-headed, and dealt with situations when they went a little bit awry and everything like that, but also taking time to understand that Jessica had these feelings, and accepting her part in what happened back in the day at school to make Jessica feel this way. So she completely ended up endearing herself to me, and I just loved the connection that started to grow between them when they really got talking about events and feelings and what happened, and sharing those emotions. So it was a great story, very enjoyable, with a bit of a second chance romance feel, and really, really excited to see what Spencer Greene writes next as well, because this was absolutely great. I can't recommend it enough. So I will pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Never a Bridesmaid by Spencer Greene, which I really, really hope you will. If you've read Never a Bridesmaid, please share your thoughts. Let us know what you thought of the story. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, so you're now super intrigued, thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you are interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye!